Mounjaro versus Cagrilintide, which is the best appetite suppressant. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So while I was on Reta from Mounjaro, I noticed that it's a totally different peptide, totally different GLP-1 or GLP-3, right? Mounjaro slows everything down, keeps you fuller. Cool. I've lost a lot of weight since I've been on it. It's the whole point of this YouTube channel. Then I hit a plateau, big one, like huge. Reta was an option, and I heard how powerful it is and stuff like that, and start low, which I did. I mean, people recommend starting at 0.5 milligrams. I went straight to 1. Notice a difference. Best 72 hours I've had probably the past year during my weight loss. And then since then, fair enough, it wasn't really everything I was cracked out to be. Just when I was starting to see an improvement, I've run out of vial. And because I'm flying away any minute, there's no point in me, I will be getting one after the holiday. So while I was on Reta, I noticed the difference. So Mounjaro slows everything down, Reta speeds everything back up like overdrive. And my hunger, something that I was not used to, was ramped up, like revving, redlining. So to balance it out, still being healthy, still eating healthy and stuff like that, I started using Kagrilintide. And to a point, it's not medical advice, but I was using 750 micrograms twice a week. So that was on a Tuesday and Saturday. Since I've run out of Reta, been back on Mounjaro, feel so much what I'm used to. I'm not saying Mounjaro is better, it's just I didn't have long to carry on. And once I was getting results from Reta, I've run out of it. So that's my personal experience so far with it. So with Mounjaro, I was using Cagrilintide to a point where, like last week, because I'm doing so well and my appetite has just been back to the Mounjaro style, which is just slow things back out, feel fuller and stuff like that. I've actually forgot about Kagrilintide. Like literally last week I forgot to take it. Like there's no need for it. And because I'm running out, I've got maybe one more injection left. I bumped up to my biggest dose, 1 milligram with Mounjaro, and felt nothing. Like literally nothing. Like I've been saying this for a little while that Cagrilintide, at one point I was taking 5 different peptides. So I was taking, and I've run out of all of them right now, apart from that 1 injection left of Cagrilintide. I was taking mots-c, GHKCU, tesamorelin, Reta, and Kagri, yeah. And all those, and I knew exactly what everything was working and wasn't working. 4 out of 5, 100%. 100%. Kagri, yeah, without a doubt, I don't think I'll be ordering another one based on my personal experience. I mean, before I started, I heard that some people actually got quite sick with it. So, I don't know, like, I was really skeptical. I mean, touch wood, I've not had any bad side effects whatsoever. But like, for example, with Reta, I knew the difference. My heart rate was elevated, I was full of energy, I was hungrier, but I was more productive and everything, and did lose some weight. But I felt like I needed to, go back down a little bit. That's why I did Kagri, to like a double-sided fat loss antagonist thing going on, and not really, no. So with Mounjaro, like me, say if I overeat, sorry for burps, or I feel fuller naturally. So it's just, I know that works for me. Again, this is my personal experience, so don't take everything, it's just documenting my weight loss or side effects. And like I said, and I've been saying it for a little while, I won't be taking Cagrilintide again once I finish. I've not really noticed much difference. I mean, so, like I said, I forgot about Kagri because I was pretty satisfied, I was pretty full, and that's the only thing I'm currently taking, excluding from Mounjaro and whatever left of Kagri I have is actually NAD plus. And the reason why I'm taking NAD plus is because I just feel, since I've run out of mots-c, which was only on training days, then I feel like productivity, bit of brain fog, I just feel like burned out, really lethargic, to be honest. So I started taking NAD plus, and to be fair, you know what? Now that I'm on currently 60 milligrams per non-training day, so say Tuesday or whatever next day I'm going to take it, I feel great. I feel alert, no brain fog. I feel totally fine. So I noticed everything that I'm taking do something apart from Cagrilintide, and I've taken, like I said, 1 milligrams. So my current highest dose, and I'm assuming I have probably about another 1 milligram left. I felt nothing. Like, it's weird. It's such a bit of a rubbish peptide, to be honest. Now, in one of my other videos, a lot of you were talking about stacking Reta with Mounjaro, and I've made my video regarding that. And the reason why I'm still sort of agreeing with myself, obviously, is because they're both GLP-1s. They both hit the same thing. Apart from Reta has the glucagon, so it's got one more angle to hit. Apart from that, I feel like, personally, you're overlapping the GLP-1. Now, I do actually have 10 milligram Reta at home, so I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know, I want to say no. Do I become the biggest hypocrite and try and stack that when I come back from holiday? I want to say no, to be honest. I'm saving that vial, so when I finish Mounjaro, and I'm going to do a 12-week course of Reta, because I didn't give it long enough. I think I only did it for maybe 6 weeks, and that was quite a low dose. I started on 1 milligram, 1.5, started losing weight at 2 milligrams, and then bang, I was run out. So that's what it's there for. Just when I finish Mounjaro, bang, 2 milligrams, and see where it goes. So this is basically just Mounjaro versus Cagrilintide. Would you, have you, will you, you know? I won't be using Cagrilintide again. Like I said, I've got 1 more injection left. I might save that, not for next, yeah, I might save that for the day before I fly on holiday. I just, again, I will enjoy myself, definitely. So I'm just gonna use what I have, so Mounjaro and that, and just, you know, let it run its course. Let it expire in my system for 2 weeks, and then come back from holiday, and then start all over again. But I definitely will not be using Cagrilintide. Nah, I won't be. Even if I got offered it for nothing, I won't be using it, because it's done nothing. I felt nothing.